Good evening, Honourable Commissioner. Good evening, Special Advisor, Presence. Good evening, Permanent Secretaries, General Managers, Directors, currently present here. Thank you for this opportunity, for us to come and discuss about local governments, Agege Local Government. We are a local government that is very much, blessed with a huge population. And with that, I'm sure that it means huge amount of waste as well, with the amount of population that we have. And and something for me, this is my 7th week as the acting chairman, and I've kept certain things as priority. That's the neighborhood I've lived over the past 30 years, and is what's the way forward. And the way forward is us having a clean environment, a place where we can all walk and we're all very much comfortable. And it's not only that alone. I see the local council as a service provider to his own residents. And like it is, everywhere else around the world, in the US, in the UK, local council clears the debt, provides housing, provides this simple services to his residents so they can live a better life. So we themed ourselves as providing better quality of life, for our residents, and that also the environment is a very big part of that. We've done a lot of things over the past 7 weeks, and one of the major highlights for us is we've decided that Lagos State cleans 13 to 15 major streets, major highways, and we decided to go in and start cleaning our inner streets. And we have about 360 inner streets, within the Agege Local Government. We kicked off last week with 100 streets, and we look over the next couple of months to sweep all of our inner streets. That's been done by we local government. We've been enhanced with new revenue, and what can we do differently by employing our own local people to actually sweep our inner streets? That was something we launched last week Wednesday, and we started with the project Clean 100 Streets in Agege. We went across the CDAs and picked 2 streets each. That made it 100, and we look to cover up, by December we'll be on about 200 streets, and by next year we'll cover up all of the streets, and we'll sweep that on a daily basis, Mondays to Saturdays. So we are very much sure of clean our environment. We've also done stakeholder meetings with all of our CDAs, CDCs, and League of Imams, everyone, market women, to make sure that we are all on board. That's what we did in September, to sensitize our people that look, this is a new way we want to live together as a community, and what's the way forward for us. So we've been able to sensitize everyone. If you go to Agege now, you see banners everywhere on about making the environment very clean.
Thank you very much, and once again you are welcome. I like the fact that on this we are saying that we want to meet with the chairman, and then you bring yourself forward, which is a good thing. At least it shows that you are very proactive. On the issue of those specific areas, of course, if you notice, you have LRA, you have the one from Morikas down to that's aluminum to one. You also have Guinness. And I said those collectors are okay. The major issue are those street drains. Precisely where you just mentioned, from LASG down to where you have those ramps, cellars, and all that, they are all tertiary drains. They are all drains that are within your purview. And good enough, since you want to rehabilitate that road, we will work together.
The Executive Chairman, I want to thank you for the actions you've taken since you started. You and I have spoken a couple of times, and I promised that I would come down so that we can, go around together. And I also attached an officer to work closely with you and the other stakeholders. We're aware that many of the PSP operators there are struggling. And we initiated the process of changing them, those that need to be changed legally. We can also find ways to directly support you in areas where we can do house-to-house collection. Instead of people bringing it to the road, we plan it together, tell us which wards can benefit from that, and we can use our trucks. We just give them a schedule and tell them this is when and where we're coming.
and even
I'm being proactive, and I think that majorly on the issue of drainage, my colleague has addressed that. But what we all have to do is to find a day, then we go all out together, then map out our strategy and do the needful. And I think that we need to first of all evaluate the problems together and work together to solve the problem. So whatever you need to do, we will be here and then we'll assist you technically, but like I said, we might be able to do something too if it's going to be the best thing for us to achieve any other thing going. I mean, the progress that you've made so far has been encouraging, and we hope that all other local government chairmen can also take the bull by the horn and start working progressively like you've been doing. But
in fact, that you just coming on board as a team and you hit the ground running. I'm really, really proud of you. You have indeed justified your being in that office. From what has been said, I noticed something has been omitted, and I want to quickly draw attention to it. That's your waste to wealth program. You said you have about 30 or something.
We have 36 zones. So after our wards breaks down into zones.
So I want us to look in that very program. It's a waste to wealth program. Before you know it, it becomes dump, many dump, micro dump, places that can even jeopardize everything you're doing. So I want you to work with, so wherever you are approving as a waste to dump, to wealth spots, the mapping should be collectively done between the local government and the LOMA, so that the things are in proper perspective and can be well monitored.
May start by saying thank you. Not just thank you because you are here. Thank you because you have been able to narrow down the challenges which are problems. It also speaks to the knowledge of trying to govern at that strata. And truth be told, until there is a clear-cut collaboration between the state and the local government, the same way the states will have with the federal government, we may still struggle with our realities. Our realities are very clear. Lagos is going there. Lagos grows exponentially, 3.9 population every year. It's humongous. People coming to Lagos with the intent to stay, and they are going to stay somewhere. Let me stay at the local government words. So I want to thank you very much. You mentioned key issues. I'm not going to call them challenges, issues that requires us to work together. Tax related issues. For the PSPs, I think it's a system that is going through a review process, and collectively we must take a very firm decision, because the struggles are real for them. At the state also, we also need to face our realities. They need support, but how much support can we give to them as a state when they are not performing? So let us. You also have mentioned areas where you want to have the grants. I totally agree with you. And I'm glad you spoke it to the GM of LASG. What you can just tell us is, tell us where you want us to come in. We shall come in. Clear the place. LASG will design working with you, and then we'll hand over the place to you. You can come into law if you want. I don't believe in prosecuting myself. You feel the problem yourself, you want to beautify it, let us give you support. We'll call Marshal now. They will come in tomorrow, serve them notices. God, notices gives us jurisdiction to move. So serve them represent notices. Say, sorry, you can't do this kind of business here any longer. And then upon the expiration of the notices, they will move them out, clear the place up for you. And street trading, channel, is a major issue where local governments will decide how they want us to work. It's one thing for us to say we don't want street traders. We have to be very firm and decisive. We build stores for them and then do the stores. Who are those collecting those taxes and rates from them, putting them there, and they come in the evening, generate so much waste. The waste goes to the village and the waste goes to the media. So these are things that we need to have further conversations on. We don't want it statewide. It's a blemish on a mega city project ambition. But how do we now manage the optics? You don't say, any one learning now, we never got to manage the income. So that's where the government is coming. How do you want us to manage this? Is it that you preach it to street areas, to the street trading, but they can't trade on the street everywhere, any day, anytime across the street? We can't afford it. It's a major cost of the flooding. Because they will always put it as waste on the right to the traders. Railways and canals, the PS 40 years has put to that. And the one at the but let me say this. Anyway, thank you very much, Chairman. And that's okay.